They're gonna run right into each other.
You could say that.
First kiss. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
Boo hoo hoo, I am so scary. I'm Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. I did that because not only is it Dandadan Thursdays, but it is Halloween today. Happy Halloween, guys.
Yes, sir. Who am I, guys? You know, new series alert. We're reacting to the series today, right here in this video. See my bat, glasses, hair. Yeah, I don't know. I just seen the bat. I was like, you know what? Why not? It's Halloween. Here we are. But more importantly, what happened last week?
Last week was the conclusion of defeating Turbo Granny. And my God, it was a treat. I'm sorry, that'll be the last joke, I promise. Of an episode, because we got to see animation, we got to see anime original content, we got to see voice acting, we got to see the more somber side of this series. And for those of you that have read the manga, we will be reading the manga after the season 1 finishes. But I've heard the backstories are depressing. So if this is any indication what's going on with Turbo Granny, RIP, it should be a great series for us to read.
Indeed. And yes, once again, RIP Turbo Granny, like you just said. Even seeing some people's like on Twitter, certain threads or just explaining Turbo Granny, we got the gist of it obviously in the episode, but like there's more, there's other things in there, other details. I was like, oh, yeah. Wow, that's like taking his weenie, boy coming to a tunnel, taking a weenie, and what's going on with the girls and how they were assaulted and all that kind of stuff and disregarded.
Her saving Momo.
Exactly. So damn, that moved me. That moved me.
Yeah.
Especially like watching it, obviously, and even afterwards when I read that, I was like, whoa. But that being said, we're off to a new day. It's a new start. So you ready to get into this episode?
Yes, I am. So without any further delay, guys, let's get into season 1, episode 5 of Dandadan right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
Oh yeah, back to school like nothing ever happened.
Back to school. Do you think that his hair changing is like a part of the curse? Or do you think that's just
mangaka changing the character design because the character has
yeah,
changed?
because even Momo mentioned it too, so I thought it was like maybe it is a narrative, something.
No, I think it is related to the curse.
Her designs are so cool. I like the earrings and all that. Dope. She has her own distinctive look. I feel like I've never seen a female character that looks similar to her.
Ah, yes, that makes sense. Why'd you ignore me? Oh, you dummy. I've heard the visuals like that, might be different, guys, so we're gonna pay attention. Looks the same so far. Was that a planet coming down?
That's what I started squinting my eyes for a second. I was like, wait, am I tweaking? Okay.
I think I've seen that before. I just never really like acknowledged it. And even the aliens kind of looked like a crab-esque type of alien.
I think that was the only visual switch up. I don't think I...
No, that was definitely in the previous 4 episodes.
That hurt. You knocked him on the ground. And she's okay.
Why are they bullying him?
Boy's knocked out.
Jumper.
I gotta keep looking at his books for some foreshadowing.
I was just thinking the same thing.
IQ!
IQ!
Yeah! Stay tuned, guys.
Of course, she sits in the MC seat.
I don't know why in my head I'm thinking about a crossover between Undead Unluck in this series. Fuko would love to be here. She'll be chopping it up with Okarun.
Aww. They didn't exchange numbers, did they?
Yeah. Like, you guys know what you guys experienced. You had to survive. You almost died numerous times. You've been through a lot. It's okay to be friends. But that's the adolescence in them, you know.
Okay, these voice actors, just well done.
I know, like their chemistry works really well too, man. Very Bleach-like. With the guitar.
I wonder if we'll get any more remixes like the racing remix from last episode.
You guys.
Bruh. Bruh. Mushy mush. I can't hear you.
Turn around.
Really clever way to reuse animation.
Yeah. SpongeBob type.
いいんだよ、オカルは。昼休み終わっちゃうじゃん。最悪だ。
Oh my god.
そういや、朝元気なかったかもな。なんかちゃんとオカルの気持ち考えてあげれてなかったかもな。自分なんか
Friend candidate, I'm
That
dead.
is crazy. I've never even thought,
Never
to
even
see some
thought
shit
about
like
that.
A friend candidate. This would be cool though if we keep going back to school. It reminds me of Bleach a lot.
Mhm.
Like after arcs, you just go right back to school. living
And a
a
chemistry
quote-unquote
test
normal
in
life.
2 weeks.
And I think that might be the case given who we've seen in the post-credit, post-episode.
I was even gonna say with the other characters, they look about school age.
すいません、綾瀬
They're
さん。
all right into each
オ
other.
カル。
You could say that.
いた。
First kiss?
何やってんすか。こっちのセリフだわ。
She's like pretty popular, right?
なんか
Or
変な
no?
感じになってるぞ。
Yeah.
話題を変えないと。
I think he even mentioned that too.
ちょっとママそういうことなら早く言ってよ。だからいろいろおかしかったんだね。
They're perfect for each other.
はい、今メガネの人全員敵に回しましたけどね。あんたなんかと喋りたくないから。
やば。
Wicked sick.
仲いいじゃん。
We're just getting to my 2 spoilers back to back.
Eat it back, in that back. It's going again. I thought she gave it. Well,
That's the
that's
bait.
the bait.
彼氏じゃねえ。何やってんだよ。
No, the stance said he had an OP. Ah, okay.
あんな感じ。意外。
何しに
I don't know.
来て
Please,
んだよ。
guys, don't get the wrong impression. Please, please.
なんで今は話してくれ
What's
ない
with
ん
that
です
one
か。
chick smiling like a
It's
titan?
that face. Yeah.
あれは売り言葉に買い言葉っていうか。
Otaku-kun.
I do find it interesting though that like nobody knows his name or cares to know his name, yet his name is after a very famous actor.
自分と仲良くするの
It's interesting.
そんなに恥ずかしいですか。
Wait, was that a callback to what he said, or did she read his mind?
You know, I also feel like in the future he's gonna start bossing up and looking popular too. I can
think
see
so.
that trope coming a
Yeah.
long way.
もう帰っ
Even
ちゃう
like
の
with
か
the
な。
hair change, I'm noticing. I guess he's gonna keep changing. Is that Godzilla on the wall?
You were saying.
大丈夫。
Yeah, you're just not no NPC character with pink hair, you know?
こっちこそ
You're just normal.
私のバッグ、水筒入ってて痛くなかった
What are you? What?
Whose VA is
鍛えてる
this?
からかな。
本当にごめんなさい。
That sounds so
あの
familiar.
自分が悪いんです。
Is this Nezuko's VA?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, it sounds very similar and familiar. Somebody young,
な
so
んかう
it
ちだ
might
け
be.
が悪いみたいじゃん。
I don't have a lot of, lines to go off of for her.
True. Just the tone.
超アホ面してたし。
You
あれ完
chump.
全に落ちたよね。
Grrr.
私のことめっちゃ好きになったでしょ。だって楽しい
Just to make
じゃん
yourself
仮想
feel.
好き
It's so
ど
fun.
うせあんなやつ女の子とまともに話したことないでしょ。大ないだろ
That
うし
fixes the whole situation. Plus that, plus more.
It's a little convenient, but I'll let it go because there are people like that. Oh!
Damn.
Bonk!
Oh, wait a minute. That's interesting. I know that, it was just from Momo's perspective, seeing the hand touch her shoulder, touch his shoulder. But what if she ends up getting cursed too? Because the curse is contagious, and obviously he still has the curse.
オーカル一緒に帰ろう。今日も生かしてるねそのメガネ
I'm just trying to think of how this girl would be
バカ女には分
put
かん
into
ねえ
this
か
world
オカ
too.
ルを見る
男を落とし
Oh, I love the
頭にガラ
transition
を
to
落
the
としてる
sharp
し思い
eyes.
出せ
I like how open they are to each other too. When they, aside from the shenanigans this episode, but like, they get to moments like this all the time.
恥ずかしくないから。
Don't stop, truck might come.
そんなことより大変なんですよ、早瀬さん。
お参りも
What's,
したでし
what's the
ょ
full
オカルの
update?
呪いも解けてるし、あそこも戻
Because
って
I
る
know
し
your curse not gone. I mean, that's yeah, it's gone.
玉
That's gone. Yeah, exactly.
玉がないっす。
But your balls specifically.
だから見せろって言っただろうが。竿は戻ってたし、それで安心して玉までは気づけなかった。
Bruh.
こいつの中に。
About to get my third spoiler reveal.
バカチングー！なんすかこれ？ちょっと待って。それ完全にふざ
What
けて
kind
な
of
いで
roast
す
is
か？
that? They've been saying a lot of shit in this episode that I've never said or thought of.
ふざけてる。集中しろよ。
So that's how the cat shit. So yeah, okay, I get it. So where did you come from? Whoever's or in his possessing him, or not possessing him, but in his body, where did he come from? Unless it's Turbo Granny
落ち
still
着け。
somehow. Hi, Cone. Oh, nice shot. I mean, yeah, that shot.
Okay, animation just went to 11. You love the essence.
あー猫
I want to see how far Momo will go when it comes to like the progression of her power, because she's already at a level where I'm like, you're damn near a master. Like in other series, when it comes to like psychic powers, that's like it is. Wow. So yeah, it's Baba.
So I will just tell you, in the manga, they specifically said at the tunnel scene that her essence was now inside of him. So the anime kind of glossed over that, and that's why this is a better surprise.
Right.
ターボババアさ。
That was my third
I think I
spoiler.
jokingly said that last. I said something like that.
Wakazo. Oh my god, this
I'm
smug
glad she
little
gets to be on our
shit.
side, man. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna befriend everybody. You're not gonna kill
あ
them.
んた負けたじゃん
Luffy is Chopper.
状況わかってる
玉返せ。自分の
Hand the
玉を。
balls over.
お
Give
前
me
に
my
逃げ場は
balls.
ないんだからな。わしが死ねばてめえの玉は永久に元に戻らねえ。
Wow.
とりあえず小僧は包丁持ってこい。でこの女二人殺せ。
Oh
そしたら
lord.
玉返してやるよ。
He just turned into Chucky.
てめえはわしの言うことを聞くしかねえ。
Like literally, this is very Chucky like. Just dialogue and you being inside of a damn doll statue, whatever.
So what you were saying earlier? Yeah, there's got to be something different with
そう
him.
いうのめっちゃストレス。
ターボババア追い出したのになんで変身
He
できるの
definitely got cursed as a baby or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
このハリセン
What's up with his parents? Just like her
悪霊を
parents.
体から
Like,
追い出すためのもんだがよ。
So it's not an evil
よっ
spirit?
ぽど頑張ってへばりついてたのか。
and he's always depressed. The dialogue is depressed. And going what you said about
意識
the
を
sad
元に戻せ
backstories
る
in
の
the
はわ
series.
しだけだが。
Dumb dumb cat turd rotten tangerine.
先生じゃねえ。
They're gonna be hilarious. I know they're
Oh
gonna be
my
at it all the
goodness.
time, like Zoro and Sanji or some shit.
なんかすごく腹立って許せないと思ったら。
あの子たちに同情する気持ち
Yeah, I
は
like
同
that
じ
she's
だし
bringing
さ
that up.
あんたが玉返してく
You're
れた
not
ら
so scary.
うちらもあんたの力返すよ
いいぜ。
Interest.
よっしゃ決まり。ここにはね。
I like how she keep doing that.
ね
Put her
え
hands behind her
約束した
head.
じゃんさっさ
わ
と
しゃ嘘はつかねえ。どっかに落としちまった。
You fumbled the ball. Now look at you. Now this is
The
getting
next
more
time that you watch
perspective.
the intro, Vante, I want you to take a look at the golden balls. And I think that's supposed to be the deity for good luck. And now it's really interesting that Turbo Granny has been altered or put into a new medium.
So I remember you were saying how, like, did you say that you thought that this character had a sad backstory, or did you say that?
No,
they
I
do?
know that they do.
Oh, so there's more.
I would believe so.
Interesting. I wonder if she was human before, or she was always a yokai.
I don't know.
That's interesting, because now that makes me think she might have been human before. Oh, that's kind of, oh no. It feels like a human turned to like a demon, basically, and like,
I was thinking
no
if
telling
she
what
was-
happened to her centuries ago.
Yeah, if she was
Man.
potentially like assaulted.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's what I'm thinking.
It turned
And then
her
she
into the
became-
yokai.
Exactly. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. I can see it already.
Why does she have one?
This is like one of those series I'm even more intrigued on like, I mean, because there's so much we don't know, and I like that. And even when you add in more and more characters in there, I'm like, what role will she play? Like, what role will the other guy play, or any other character in the series? Like, do they have like some kind of similar experience like Okurun by being cursed, or is it something completely different, maybe closer to like Granny being a medium, or maybe not even that? Endless possibilities.
When you had mentioned when Aira put her hand on Okurun, I thought maybe she was either gauging the spiritual energy in him, or alternatively she was trying to take some out of him. So my first thought was like she was trying to obtain some spiritual energy that she saw or felt from him, because I really don't think Momo's the only telekinetic in this world, because her grandmother is a shrine maiden or a spiritual, exorcist, for lack of a better term. So there's got to be other families. We know that spirits are regional in terms of they are the strongest within their domains, or at least they have the most power within their domains. And spirit-bound curses or spirits are almost undefeatable in their regions.
I wonder if there's like a way where, like, say a yokai, or or anything, honestly, because it seems like aliens or ghosts are in a similar, like a same ball in a way. I wonder if like a spirit can basically go to a territory and kind of mark their territory and make it their territory everywhere that they go.
I was just thinking about expansion myself. Like, what do you think about like a tournament arc in which they have to like fight off, kind of like shogunate style from feudal Japan, to where they have to defeat all their enemies around and build up their armies?
Right, that sounds very likely. You know, something that'll be funny with this character, if like say she has some kind of beef with Momo, but she also is like a big fan of her granny. I feel like something like that might happen.
Okay. Like, it can get
just all the dynamics in the series is already pretty fun. So
his balls are gone.
Yo, I can't wait till we read this series, man. Like, I want to know. This is one of those. I really want to know so much about it. I haven't felt this way in a minute for a series. I'm trying to think what's the last one that I felt to this extent. I don't know.
I think to a lesser extent, Frieren, because I had already read the manga, but I didn't quite remember all of the intricacies that went in between the major plot points. So I was just like, I want to go back and read the manga, because even what Madhouse was able to do with that series, they elevated to such an extent that even if I did read the manga up until being caught up now, I still feel like it would be an enjoyable experience, because they put so much love and effort into that. And then to kind of correlate back to this series, Science Saru is doing an incredible job. There was added content last episode. I think it was like 2 or 3 panels that they expanded out into like a 2 or 3 minute set piece of action. They didn't need to do that. It filled it up. It felt well paced, and it went through like 4 or 5 chapters when the other ones were just like one singular chapter.
Yeah, I can't think of the last series that felt like this to this extent. Sure, Chainsaw Man. Anything that we got into more recent within the last few years, like sure. But with Chainsaw Man, I think honestly you kind of get the gist of everything within season 1.
This series, I have no clue.
This one is like, it can keep expanding. I feel like even some of the information that we have is not even completely factual information. I'm not saying that there is a false narrator, but potentially. Because we don't know if, like, say what Granny knows, everything that she knows is completely 100%. Because she doesn't even really know, at least how it's shown surface level, she doesn't know much about the psychic abilities from Momo. So there probably is a whole lot more that she doesn't know. So, and I'm just going based off of the mentor role, because usually mentors or senseis, they know just about like 95% of what's going on in the world, really.
Typically.
And in her case, it seems like it's more like 70, you know, like she knows everything when it comes to the medium stuff, but alien stuff, probably not at all. I mean, she even said herself, the whole gag with her and her granddaughter is that they didn't believe in aliens, and she said the same thing. So she don't know jack shit either.
And one of my favorite parts about X-Files, I absolutely love that series. I used to watch it with my dad all the time. Is that the writers behind these, what you would call kind of like tabloid journals or newspapers that they release, the characters in the show actually went out to go talk to those people. I feel like if Okurun can meet the authors of these journals that he's been reading for years, that's going to expand so much on the world, because that might be the alien experts that we need, kind of similar to Momo's grandmother being the expert in the spiritual field.
That is true. I didn't even think about that. And the books also, like, there has to be more of a significance, not just foreshadowing or Easter eggs and stuff like that, but like what you said, I can definitely see something like that happening, which would be really dope. And this episode is great. I love that we still got Luffy. Voice actress, we still got her. Like, I mean, that's a win. We're going to befriend her. Every shonen series has a character like this, but in her case, I already give her respect. The other ones, not so much. They're always doing some creepy shit or weird shit or just some kind of gag. But at least with her, it's like a gag, but there is a lot of seriousness going on. So I rock with that a lot.
Yeah, I was spoiled on the kiss. I was spoiled on the grandmother being the cat. And I was also spoiled on him losing his testicles. But even with that, this was still an excellent episode. They're building up the character dynamic a little bit more. Ira is a new character that got introduced. Going to be some beef with Momo next episode, according to the preview.
Right.
And then Turbo Granny in the cat form. Hilarity.
I do want to say something. I don't know if this is like what the mangaka is going for, but I feel like there's some irony going on with Okarun. Like the fact that he's so invested in aliens. It's interesting that he's the one that essentially, quote unquote, is being experimented on, or like
good point.
Violated. You know, like they're taking his manhood 2 times. 2 different ones, 2 separate times. Getting inside of his body, possessing him, like all this stuff. Find that interesting. But that's pretty much all I got, though. Dope.
That's all I have on my end.
All right, you guys know the drill, man. Pull up every week. We got Dandadan. We have Undead Unluck every Sundays. We have Bleach every Saturdays that we record and we release throughout the weekend till Monday. And a lot of other content coming into the channel. We got Arcane coming on November 9th. Squid Game, we just got the date. It's the 26th of December, right after Christmas. So pull up for that as well. Haikyuu, stay tuned. But it's a lot of content. You got anything else to say before we head out?
No, sir.
All right, you guys know the drill. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video, and peace.